Welcome back to another Endzone episode here on the Endzone. We are working pretty hard to get everything back on track here. I'm trying at least to get all the food supplies we need back on track. And I'm also working on getting the water back on track because the water is now seriously in danger this way. What I also noticed is that my expedition unit is increasing, so they are collecting the stuff. I'm gonna increase the workforce there. At least I tried to get another worker here, but I can't. Because possibly oh, wait. He died. Well, that explains. Well, my graveyards are getting emptied again. Second scout is put into place. That's a good thing. They are working pretty hard. And you can send scouts to a point where you've never been, so sending two scouts on the way, we will ever see if it helps. 2 scouts, pretty good. So, let me take a look. Looking at our city currently, the dry area is already on the way, so we are lowering in water and food. And this time did not do anything with the fields. But I'm gonna say that I need to harvest this one. I'm gonna increase the workforce for the water so we can refill the water faster next time. I can see that the radiation is first increasing and then directly gets cleaned off by clean air and water. Oh no, sandstorm coming up. Need more people in the repair team. Okay. That sandstorm is pretty annoying, if I may say so myself. It basically damaged all the buildings, so all my teams need to work on fixing those. Oh! My thingy thing is here. Nice. There are some things to be found here. And this one is where the scout is looking. Okay. We'll soon get a new message from the other scout, and they are almost done preparing. Good. Looking at everything here, I can see a lot of question marks. There we go. Will it help? Well, this doesn't have anything, that's correct. Everything being worked on. This one is collecting scrap again. The wood is back up on top. The charcoal is back to the top again. I'm making more scrap collectors. Because that one is a little bit low, if I may say so. I'm gonna another scout. Oh, that's some nice bottles and cloth we can find there. And the water is now returning, if I'm correct. It should be returning at least. Let me take a look. Come on. Come on! Come on! Come on! The water should be returning! Come on! Yes, there is the water again, but it's also contaminated rain. Not very nice. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Whoa! We have one person without clothing. Why? We have enough clothing in stock. As soon as we can, we need to increase the people that work on the water. The water is increasing though. We just in time for the amount of dry area came through. Good. The clothing, however, the cloth, is seriously low. And they are working on it, but not fast enough. So I'm gonna increase the, well, basically the people that do the refinery stuff. The water is low, I know. Ah, look. They put up some nice lanterns into the air. For the people that died. More people on the water supply. Come on. Work. Do your jobs. Well, there's a heavy contaminated rain going down. And after that one we have 3 days of normal rain and then it dries out again. Out of the blue. The water is lowering and that's not good. That's definitely not good. We are working with 18 people to get the water back, but they are simply not doing it. And I have 10 people without clothing, even though we have clothing. Why do they keep doing that wrong? Well, they almost have enough cloth, so it hopefully matters. Well, the water is increasing again, but we are not increasing it fast enough for the rest to be working on. And the food supply is something that's also very low, but the fields are full. Oh, this one is radiated, but it will soon lower down the radiation, I'm sure. Yeah, there we go. Radiation lowering. Lowering. It's now all yellow. Still raining. And you can see that field's getting emptied out due to rain. As soon as the rain pours down, it will clean everything up. It must be unpolluted rain, that's something for sure. You can see here that the radiation gets flushed away. Oh look, the field is empty again. People are getting radiated. And the food ran out again. And the radiation is gone in the food. So it's not always that I have to shovel the ground. Unless there is a very big long road of radiation ahead. They just need 3 more cloth and then they are gonna leave to the station again. These fields are almost full. And I'm gonna take a look here. 1 here, 2 there. So that we can increase the hunters and such for more food. They are also increasing the buildings over here if they can. Although if I upgrade something it requires bottles. And wood, and just the bottles alone are annoying sometimes. But a good thing, they are doing their jobs. And I'm increasing the workflow on the field, so they are moving faster with harvesting and planting at the same time. Can somebody harvest that field, please? This one needs to grow fast. More people work on collecting the food. The limit of tools has been reached. Well, increase it to 100 then. The more tools we have in stock, they will not go away, so... They are collecting food. On different fields. My expedition is just on the way. Dry area coming in. 2 people without protective clothing. I have medical stuff and I have stored herbs. I have like 20 medicine in house and I have people working in those areas. Children are dying. But they also grow old, so... More farmers are always welcome, more collectors, same thing. The expedition is almost there. Soon we are gonna check out the reactor more. Try to find if you can find any valuable stuff instead of losing all my 6 scouts. Well, at least they do their job. That's a good thing. I would expect them to be scared or something. There we go. It almost looks peaceful. Well, we already read it. Let's see. Reactor core. There we go. Continue. There's an empty pool, some old tubes and machinery. Continue. We've passed the airlock now. We must be in the generator room before the roof got blown away. All the machinery was destroyed. There's not much left except for the wreckage that has to be salvaged. But there are other doors here too. Okay, the floor collapsed in the middle and there's a row of really sturdy doors on the side of the room. A collapsed floor that leads to a kind of decontamination. We can rope some towers together. Continue. Oh, they failed. Try it again. Continue. We are standing in some storage depot. There are all sorts of old machinery and an old truck in there. And oh, a row of doors on the other end. Now we are standing in some kind of storage depot. Oh. Good. This one is... Let me see. Machinery. So, whoa. Continue. That thing is a good ship, but not enough good by far enough. We ship the truck for parts instead. Continue. Yes, no door can stop us. 5 radiation suits, 10 activated carbon masks. Good. This one has 80% done. Oh, the whole building is 80. Whoa, 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 calm down. Find a way into it. Take a look. Continue. Complete it. Oh, there's a control room. Go. It almost looks like the central control room we had back in the Endzone. In any case, we can definitely put all this old technology to good use. The heat exchanger. It took some effort, but in the end we're able to take the whole machine apart. Let me take a look. Well, we did that one. So the reactor core is now completed. But we have a lot of things now here in our hands. So let's take a look. Radiation suits are always welcome. Metal, same thing. It's a lot of stuff. Loot and return. So they are moving back now to the base with a lot of loot. And that loot is a good welcome, because then we can start working on the electricity in the city. Put more people into the food place. It seems that my food is slowly getting back on track, even though the dry area is coming up. I try to get the water back on track as well. Children are still being born, and every child that gets being born currently is being put into place on the right areas and tracks. We have 2 more buildings that we can completely study in the reactive thingy thing, and we have a lot of stuff to grab when we get back to there. So I need to keep sending people to that location to get more stuff. So that's something we need to work with. The water is too low. Yeah, I know that. Can I lower the people here temporarily to increase the herbalists, medical, and people that collect deaf people? There we go. Everybody's put into place. I'm gonna start filling up. With every child that gets older, I'm trying to fill the... Oh, they're back now. They back. Open expedition window. Configure expedition. Just some collectors. I think that's the only thing we need. go. They will start collecting things there and then move back again. Well, unless the dry area is gonna wear out soon, my people are gonna die of thirst. 5 people are currently thirsty. 2 people are needing clothing. And I'm spam clicking the water carrier button in case somebody gets old and I can put them into it fast enough. It's a lot of water. Well, I can spam click, but it doesn't help because they will not grow faster. Oh, it was on normal speed due to the expedition. Okay. 3, 2, 1. People are growing old and people are dying at the same time. A lot of fishers are dying at the same time. So our job currently is getting the workflow for the water carriers back in place. So the more people that are carrying water, the faster it will go on back to the track. People are drinking as fast as they are gathering. And you can see lowering the people. Whoa, many people are dying now. People are dying. That's not good. I agree on that part. I'm trying to put people back into place to get everything back on going. Oh, they arrived. Let me see. Let them take everything we can carry and then loot and return. There we go. Now it's cleared out. My people died fast. My people are dying pretty fast, and so fast now that even the childs are dying. Question is, how do you get back on track with water if people are all so thirsty that every water we collect is directly drunk, but it doesn't lower down, it increases only. Oh, another message. They are back now. Let me see. I can send another expedition here with people that I have had before. And now I can put more people here as well. The more people collecting water, the better. Because as soon as we can reach above a certain threshold, and this one is emptied out, we can start going back up again with the children. People are getting happier then, and the water will start rising again. I can see that my people working at the graveyard are having a hard time carrying out all the bodies. Well, it is raining, but it's not raining the correct rain. And it's getting worse, and then dry again. It's just simply terrible. Well, we lost a lot of people. I'm trying to get everyone back on track. Relocating them from point to points to get them back to work at the right spot. The water is slowly increasing again. That's good. It's slowly getting back on track now. Children are getting born again. Although I still need to work on storing more, because in just 3 seconds it can all be gone out of nothing. So, most important thing now is getting the food and the water back on track before I'm gonna look at the other stuff again. Because we have enough cloth, we have enough scrap. So I can lower the scrap collectors and put them into farming. So they start collecting the food again. Because the more food we have on stock, the better it goes. This one is being harvested, I think. Oh no, this one is the other way around, of course. It needs to be harvested though. Yeah, it's being harvested. And we are increasing the water, but it doesn't go that fast, so it's becoming more and more of an issue. People are dying faster than I can heal them. Trying to increase the water. How's the expedition going? Explorers are being gathered. I know! I know they are being gathered still. They are preparing to leave for that thing. Oh, people are on the way there and the bar is filling up. That's good. Water is going up again. We are out of the red zone. People are getting born again. And we have just 1 month before everything falls apart again. It's so terrible. Why? It's just terrible. Come on. Live. Collect. Yeah, I know. Dry areas coming up. I know. But children are needing to grow older because otherwise we do not have enough people. The next ones need to be put in water as well. At least that's children going. Let's take a look. There we go. We are back in the base. We can see the main facility, not completely done, but the reactor is done. So let's go into the main facility. Continue. Climbing up was easy, but climbing down a platform crashed with one of us on it. We've made it into the generator room, but a broken leg on our hands now too. There are doors here. We're better off trying getting out here again. Chief. Okay, the floor collapsed in the middle and there's a row of really sturdy doors on the side of the room. Well, I was already there. Why does it say that this building is not completely completed? Although it is completed. Well, let's take a look at the turbine building then. 50 metal. 50 metal, 50 electronics. That one is completed. Is this one also completed? No, 75% still. Oh, that's why. Roller doors. These doors are heavier than they look. We managed to hoist them just far enough so the skinnies of us could freeze through. But a couple small things from inside. Better off finding a different entrance. Then we have this one. Another 50 metal. So now this whole facility is emptied out. Which basically states that we can loot and return. And I can say there is a lot of things going on here. Scrap is heavy. Everything is heavy. Well, loot and return. We'll send a big group of people with no experience to gather all those things soon. Because people with experience are way better in helping in the base. I've lost a lot of people during the last time. And as long as we do not get the water fully back on track, we are about to witness the end of the civilization here. But I'm not scared enough. There are like 70 people still alive, including another 22 children. And people are working their bottoms off to get everything done in time. This one is radiated, yes. Due to the contaminated rain, of course. This tree. It's basically all exists out of trees. There's a dry area than normal rain, so we can quickly get back up to track as soon as it's needed. The water is increasingly increased. 5,000 and nothing. And now we are out of it, so I can lower this one down back to 16 and increase the farmers to harvest the fields that still needs to be harvested. Many fields needs to be harvested as well. Oh, they returned. I'm gonna set a new expedition to configure it and keep the rest, get the rest basically. Well, let me see, water collectors. Oh, this one is sick. Well, it states they do not need anything, so I'm just gonna send them there. And then they can collect the stuff that was left behind. And then when they get back, they will have the stuff they need. Let me take a look. We have 3 people who are contaminated with radiation due to the last rain of contaminated things. Children are still growing, and they will still grow old. I'm trying to get the water increased so that more people are collecting water. As I can see, we are keeping it all correctly going. So I think I can better invest in new tailors and such. And the hunters are completely out now. My hunter huts are not doing anything anymore. Oof. Well, I'm gonna end the episode right here. Hopefully next time we have more expeditions going. And maybe we can even grow the city a little bit with more water collectors, for example. I see you all next time. Good luck!